A few months ago, I would spend up to 12 hours a day behind my screen, barely step outside, and honestly was starting to feel completely drained. I started to realize that being a creative shouldn't mean sacrificing my health. So I changed everything. Okay, it's currently 10 a.m. I have just caught up on a bunch of admin work, some emails and phone calls. I've got a push day today, so heading to the gym, pre-workout handy, and we're gonna have a sick session, so let's go. It is crazy how much my life has changed since just making my routine work for me, which is what I want to talk about today. I want to discuss my new creative routine and how I've structured, I guess, my days to work for me and how much it's improved my overall life, which may sound a bit dramatic, but it genuinely has made such a difference. I don't care what anybody says, best way to start your day. So one of the biggest things I've changed with this new routine switch is going to the gym in the morning. I still do, the first thing I do when I wake up is attend to any sort of emails or calls that I have for the day, but once that's done, it's gym time. As a creative, it's super easy to fall into that trap of waking up and just staring at your screen for hours on end, not getting any sun, not moving your body. I've been there, trust me, I know what it's like. It's super exciting at the start because you're getting busy and you just want to grind, but burnout is inevitable and it happened to me. And once I started to shift around my day to make it work for me, everything changed. Now, straight after the gym, I usually try and get some protein in because if I don't, I realize it's 6 p.m. and I haven't had any protein. So as you guys saw, this is one egg, a bunch of egg whites, some spinach and spring onion. I don't like to have carbs now because I just get a bit sluggish. So this keeps me satiated, full, and again, it's just a good way to get a bunch of protein in so I'm not really low when dinner comes around. I don't know if anyone's knocking egg whites, but they are so key. So typically by this time, I'll have a few more emails to respond to, whether it's responses from this morning's admin work or inquiries or whatever. There's always something to do. So I'll tackle that for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I'm gonna head outside again to get some steps and just move my body again. I typically try and avoid editing during this block because I don't want to get into a zone of editing and have it lead into the night. That's again where you can just get stuck staring at this screen. So I'll try and get all the other tasks out of the way and I save editing until the evening. Now, I purposely save editing for later in the day just because I find that I lock in better at night and I don't want my brain to be fried at night. Once I've caught up on my admin work, I usually catch up on some steps. I'll go outside, get some sun, walk around, just try and move my body a little bit. So kind of overshot my afternoon block. That went a little bit longer. It's about 4 o'clock now, but I've caught up on everything and now is basically when I just move my body again. Get outside, go get some steps. I don't count my steps necessarily. I just try and get a good walk in and make sure that my body's moving. I know a lot of people have those walking pads under your desk. I'm not a fan of them. I just think detaching from your screen, getting some fresh air, getting some sun is gonna make the world a difference. So that's what I do now. I go for a walk, move my body again, and later on is when we attack editing. Now it's time for my afternoon/evening editing block. This has been the biggest change. I was always in the mindset of editing straight away and being on the grind and just making sure that I got my clients' videos by the same day or next day, or just killing myself to try and get videos done. Now, I'm all about the grind lifestyle, but burnout is just inevitable if you continue doing it that way, and you'll start to hate the process and your creative journey. So this has been the biggest change for me, and I've honestly been loving it. Obviously not all days are the same. Sometimes I'm on set all day, or there's an edit that just has a crazy deadline. But for the most part, this has been my new routine and it has been working for me tremendously. I used to be a big believer in the grind mindset and work all day, even if you've had no sleep, and burnout is just inevitably going to catch up to you. The faster that you can address it and create a routine that works for you, the longer and the quicker that you're going to enjoy the process again. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, let me know, have you suffered the inevitable burnout of being a creative? If not, let me know what your routine is, because maybe I'll try it for myself. Hit the subscribe button. As always, I am coming out with new videos. I'm going to try and put more of a focus on this YouTube channel this year. So stay tuned, hit the like, hit the bell, all of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.